Welcome to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Wes the Economist and Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist, coming to you live from the Wave Beach Realty Studios in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Call us today at 843-957-3872.
The holidays are almost here, so it's time to get your financial picture wrapped up so you can have a great Christmas and a happy new year. Reach out to me at coachwestc@gmail.com to get some financial coaching.
Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872. Hey guys, don't forget we go live every Saturday at 11 a.m. on 94.5 as well as 106.7, or you can stream us live at talkradiomb.com.
This segment brought to you by Eisenhower Dental. Reach out to them at 843-234-3110.
All right, guys, welcome back into our next segment. We are talking today about...
Podcast.
Yes, what did I say?
Segment.
Podcast segment.
We're still making our way back and forth.
Listen, I'm still stuck on recording radio show episodes, so it's a work in progress.
It is, for me too, because every time I'm putting stuff together, I'm like, podcast. I've enjoyed the podcast better. It's easier to edit with the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
We run out of time for a segment on a radio show. I just cut it to some odd point and tease people to come to the podcast.
Right, exactly. This segment, what we're talking about today, so we decided to do a couple different things. So what we're going to start doing now is going around and reviewing local businesses here in the Myrtle Beach area as well as restaurants. We want to get some more organic traffic to our YouTube videos, to our podcast format in general. So I know we can get some organic traffic when people are Googling like, best sushi in Myrtle Beach, and if our videos are labeled correctly, which I'll handle the labeling on those when I upload them, I think we'll pull in some organic traffic that'll get, but at the same time, what I like about it is we're also reviewing local businesses in the community.
And that's what we're going to stay with, local businesses.
Yes.
Local, not chain.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not hating on Buffalo Wild Wings, but I think the goal is for local businesses like mom and pops and small businesses.
I actually did one already. Pittsburgh Pizza Pub.
Yeah, you said that was pretty solid.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah,
and I got a video you're going to release on YouTube this week.
Yep.
So the hope is that we can connect with the local people too, but you're going to be doing more because I think you eat out more than I do. You eat out often?
Probably, yeah. At least once or twice a week.
Oh, okay. I eat about once a week, maybe once a week.
Okay, yeah. Like tonight I'm going to Soho, and I'll do one there because I think my stuff came in today, my little microphones and stuff with it, so I'll be able to do a pretty solid video.
Yeah, I used it the other night for the first one, and it really sounds good. You heard it. It sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I did like it's basically a little... it comes in a pack of 2 microphones, and you plug like something into the bottom of your phone. It takes over in place of your microphone, and it gets better sound quality and comes straight into the feed with the video. It's perfect.
Like $20.
Yeah, it was cheap, and the reviews were great on them. And for $20, how could you go wrong?
It's like this whole setup we got here is. I mean, this is not top of the line setup we have,
but you've got some money in this setup.
Yeah, well, a few $100s.
Well,
but
you just had to get a new laptop too. That's money.
Yeah, well, that's not for this show though. It was for other stuff.
Yeah, but you're using it for it. You still have some money invested.
That's helped me a lot getting to edit. It's so much easier with this one than my old one.
Right.
But I mean, I've been looking at podcasts because we're using basic vocal microphones that you'd used anywhere, SM Shure mics and PV mics. Right. But those podcasts alone, they're $400 or $500 just for one mic.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, there's some expensive equipment out there. I mean, obviously, as we get bigger and it makes more sense, you can always upgrade equipment. But what we're doing right now, I think the sound quality is pretty solid. It comes through just fine.
But those little mics for $20, I'm like, shoot, that's nothing.
Not? Yeah, tax write off.
Sometimes we can't get to the studio. We'll just have to meet somewhere and do a podcast from there.
Right. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. We just pull up anywhere and do a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll put it and record it on the iPad and go with it.
There you go. Yeah. So we're on the go now. We're mobile.
Let me make a note of that.
We're mobile. There you go. Yeah. We're mobile
some
now,
weeks
boys
it's hard
and girls.
to get in here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get in the Wave Beach Realty Studios here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
It is. Yeah. Either my schedule and your schedule don't mesh up. It's kind of hard.
We're both all over the place, which is good. We're busy. We stay busy. It's good.
So, those small businesses. So, if you know one you'd like to see us review, if you own a business, you want us to come by, we don't. I won't do a restaurant review if I don't like the food. It won't go up. So.
Right? Yeah, yeah. If you own a local restaurant and I go there and the food's garbage, you won't see it get posted, or if the service is really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, most of the small businesses I go to, the places I go eat and frequent, they're great food, great service. So I have a handful of ones I already know I want to go to and do.
And most of the small businesses I go to around here are very good.
Yeah.
The chains are the ones that you get a hit or miss.
Yep. Yeah, I even like some of the companies I go to that install cabinets for some of my flips, and like the granite company, I could even go there because they do good work and they're reasonably priced, and do a quick review at those places. Just stuff like anything like that. I'm telling you, that's all good traffic and good things to do. One, it benefits the businesses that are doing well already to get more eyes on them. Any little thing helps. And when people are searching like, best granite spot in North Myrtle Beach for my house, or best cabinets, or best seafood restaurant, or best burger, or best pizza in North Myrtle Beach, we'll have those all posted, and it should really generate some traffic that way. And then if people click on our link and they like our podcast or our segments, they listen or maybe subscribe. Or if they just subscribe just to get more reviews from other businesses, maybe they just subscribe for that reason alone. So either way, I think it's a good thing all around.
I noticed on the YouTube app we're up to what was the subscribers on this? 27 subscribers.
27?
Yep.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Yeah, the other day I checked it. It was like 15 or something.
Wow,
we jumped. We had a little spike.
Yeah, because we got 13 views, 12 views, 37 views on cabinet picks. See, I wouldn't think that one would be...
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, 19 views on the Congress. That was... Yeah, those are kind of odd.
It's wild. You see, what we think is going to be good and what other people listen to that we do and are like, I enjoyed that, is completely different. Like some of the ones I think are the best ones, except the first Faith one. I knew that one was going to be a hit.
Yeah.
The second Faith one hasn't got as many hits as some of these other ones.
Yes, well, it's got 17 now.
Yeah,
so it's still
those are rookie numbers.
Like
We've got to pump those up.
Rookie numbers. Yeah, the first Faith one's got 84.
That's good. That's
my
solid.
My son is a streamer for Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, yeah.
And he's had lifetime now. He's been doing it like many years. He's got like 20 million views across every
right. That's still crazy.
He's still not hitting. I mean, he's like, I'm nowhere near popular,
right?
But because he's had so much people listen to, but he has had I think he's had 500,000 views on one video, so he's doing pretty good. So
great.
He gave me some advice yesterday.
Enough to monetize it, probably.
Yeah, he's monetized.
Is it like decent money?
He's full-time counselor, therapist, so that's his main job.
Right, of course.
So he's not. I mean, I think he's making a few $100s a month, if not more.
It's
some
mailbox money.
A month. Yeah, I mean that's what I want. I want to get some mailbox money.
Right? Yeah, seriously, that's the way to go.
So yeah, I think that's a great idea that we can hit some local businesses, talk them up.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get a few in before the holiday season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know I'm going to go to Soho soon. I'm going to go back to my favorite steak spot as of late, Bistro 90, and do that one.
Oh, yeah, I have been out there. Is it good?
Man. Oh, yeah, Roland runs a good business up there. They've got great steaks, great food, good service. Mm-hmm. He's there almost every night. Like the owner, he's always up there. Yeah,
that's the hard thing about restaurants.
Yeah, you got to live there. It's a set, and he also owns Aspen Grill, but he spends most of his time. That's in Myrtle Beach, in kind of north end of Myrtle Beach, off of like just past Restaurant Row, a little ways down past Restaurant Row. It's a good spot. It's a good restaurant too. But Bistro 90 definitely solid. So that's one I got to do. I guess I have to default go do Swing Bridge Pizza out of respect.
Well, we tried the other night, and they were so busy. Yeah. So maybe they don't need any help. But
he doesn't need any help. But I'm sure he would. Tyler, I actually saw him yesterday.
Yeah,
great guy. But what they need to do is rent out the place beside him if it comes vacant again, and knock that wall down and double their restaurant space because they'd fill it up.
When we used to go to eat there, there's a few people sitting down eating. But, I mean, it's constant takeout. Takeout.
Yeah, they use some app called Slice.
Yeah.
It's like that people just book off of, and she'll get notifications constantly. They're a new slice order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, geez,
so,
you guys are pumping them.
Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, we went there, and literally there was not a table open, and there were people waiting. So I was like, good for them, but I'm not waiting tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't go.
We'll be back. I mean, we love that place, too.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
That and, what's the hamburger place? Hole in the Wall in Calabash.
See, I don't go to Calabash a lot. Bennett's Seafood?
Not Bennett's Seafood. It's Bennett's Cafe and Grill.
Okay.
And they're literally a hole in the wall there. They have like
some of those places are the best.
Oh, they're the best. Hamburgers are great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good.
There's a little hole in the wall place. They just reopened. Last time I was there, that you could tell that they had just kind of reopened. They had did what I was telling you Tyler should do, and they had got the unit beside them because they're like a whole like near my house off of Highway 9, and they had more space, but they were like kind of working out some kinks. But like food, it's called the Tavern, Parkway Tavern, and it's like an Italian type restaurant. It's like a little hole in the wall, but great food. Definitely good. I got to go back. It's right off of highway. It's over there near Chris's Pizza and where the bingo and everything. All that. It's right over there in that plaza. It is really good. There. Yeah. There's some good restaurants actually over there. Yeah, and then they just opened a Taco Bell. I was like, that's the last thing I need is a late night, open till 2 a.m. Taco Bell right beside my house.
Take a run to the border.
Yeah,
that's like before your time, wasn't it? You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the little Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, I remember him. But R.I.P. Taco Bell dog, but because he can't no longer be with us. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna start doing.
If they brought him back today, he'd be AI image.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they should do that. They should do a throwback. Taco Bell, if you're listening, if the CEO of Taco Bell is subscribed to the Dollars and Cents podcast, you should bring back the Taco Bell dog with AI, please. Request.
I've seen some freaky AI stuff.
It is. We're going to talk. We got some more segments about AI that we're going to do. That'll be coming up, and we're going to rerun one of the old ones. We're
going to have during the holidays some best of because of our schedules.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to New Zealand.
That's awesome.
So I'll be gone for 10, 11 days. Dreading the trip out of LAX, 12 and a half hours.
That's the other side of the world.
Literally.
It's literally like a day ahead of us.
My son decided not only to move away from home.
Go as far as he possibly could.
Exactly. But he loves it. It's beautiful. He's excited about us coming to visit. Our first visit over there.
Oh, you've never been to New Zealand?
Never. Oh no. Mm-mm.
It's over there near Australia, right off the coast of Australia.
It's in the same area. It's not like you can take a boat.
Same hemisphere.
Oh yeah, definitely same hemisphere. But beautiful water. My daughter-in-law is Polynesian, so we get to spend Christmas with her family. So we're going to have traditional Polynesian type atmosphere. They're going to cook food in the pit with the banana leaves and the
where you like
coals.
Yeah.
You dig a pit out and put coals in and cook. So and her uncles are captains. So hopefully I'll get out on the water someday.
There you go. Yeah, that's right up your alley there.
So when I come back, I'll give a review of their food because it's gonna be different.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, you should take some videos of that, just like the setup and how you have to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do a travel series too, and we travel.
That's on our list. Yeah, so we need to do that
because I will be in New York in January.
Okay.
February, I'm going to be on an 8-day cruise that I got conned into. I've never been on a cruise.
I haven't either. Never wanted to be.
I don't know if I will like it or not. We'll see. It might be my one and only.
My dad said he'd never go, and he ended up going. He loved it. But I don't like being on the water and not at the wheel. I want to be driving.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, you love being in control, don't you?
I do. I'm a control freak.
Yeah, you do love being in control. Yeah.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, watch out, guys. Wes is a control freak over here.
I thought I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah,
with this
no,
podcast.
I was going to say we've been a 50. Well, I say 50-50. Input 50-50. I would say you've been doing the majority of all of the editing and all the hard work behind the scenes. So I have to give you credit. Now. I've taken over the podcast and running the YouTube and trying to, and I've been doing a little bit of ads and stuff on some of the Facebook posts and stuff, trying to generate some. Those boosts on stuff on some of the posts do bring in some people and some subscribers, so they do work. I do them in small increments because you don't want to go crazy, but they do work.
I've tried it on Real King and on Clark Financial. And haven't got any response back.
It doesn't work much with my real estate business either for
really?
Facebook. I don't use it for that much. It doesn't seem to be very beneficial there. I think it's more for getting people to engage and bring them to the page. I think it's better for using it for what we're using it for than it is for businesses like that, in my opinion. And because real estate, Facebook for like real estate lead generation is not ideal for me. I just feel like people that are looking at on Facebook at properties are probably like not serious buyers. They're not on Zillow and Realtor.com and all the sites. They're just kind of like, oh, look at this $1 million house. Let me click on it. It's just so for that I'm not a fan of Facebook ads, but for the boosting certain posts they work well.
Cool. But, back to these reviews.
Yeah.
Eisenhower Dental, located at 107 Waccamaw Medical Park Drive in Conway, a place where you can find all your dental services, including general dentistry, cosmetic, restorative, and pediatric dentistry. Reach out to them today at their website, eisenhowerdental.com, or call them at 843-234-3110, 843-234-3110, and tell them Wes the Economist sent you.
Are you looking to buy a property in North or South Carolina and need financing assistance? Give Motto Mortgage Coastal Pros a call today. We specialize in residential loans in both North and South Carolina and can meet all your residential home loan needs. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872.
If you like the economics part of the show, then check out my podcast, Econ Sense. You can find it on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts.
You're listening to the Dollars and Cents Radio Show with Jonathan Edmond and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to send us your topics and feedback at dollarscentsgs@gmail.com. This segment is sponsored by Bobby Clary State Farm. Call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right.
So, yeah, send us in some information on your local business. We'd love to come by and see it. Restaurant.
Yep. dollarscentsgs@gmail.com. Send us an email if you have a local business that, or you're a newer restaurant or a business and you want us to come by, review it, and talk to you a little bit and get an idea of what kind of business you're running.
We're not selling. We do have sponsorships. We do have ads and all, but we're not looking for that.
We're not going there to sell you something.
We're actually going there for us.
Yeah, it's actually to benefit us, but at the same time, spotlight a local business, whether it's a new business or an existing one that's already doing well.
If you get some business off of it, and as well as our viewership gets to grow, and you want to buy an ad on here, we're going to be very reasonable, especially when we go straight to podcast.
Right. Yeah. So if you decide you want to advertise with us, whether you're a restaurant or any other business that's not real estate or financial.
Yeah.
Because I feel like well,
I'm a coach though. We still need a financial advisor. Somebody who's legally can help you put your money somewhere.
All my financial people I know that are financial advisors or like CPAs or any of that industry, they're like so busy. I don't know that they want to take on more clients.
Well, the one I thought was going to come on with us, he kept saying he's going to, and I still hadn't seen anything. So, but he'd be a good one. He's with Trivent.
Okay,
it's a different one. It's a more Christian-based one.
Oh, nice.
So, but I can't get him to sign off and come on. Which, talking about financial though, one of my former students is a hedge fund manager.
You said you might bring him on
and he's working on getting permission to come on my Econ Sense podcast, but also on here.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely want to start another thing. Since we're just talking about updates, I definitely want to start interviewing some people about certain things too. Just like bringing people on as a guest and just talking to them. Even if we brought somebody on that like doesn't agree with any of the stuff we talk about, and just have like a respectable debate with somebody or just whatever. Just having these open conversations.
I love those conversations.
Yeah, I learn a lot that way.
I find a lot of people who don't like it. They don't like it that I don't agree with them. There's a few people I know that I can have those conversations with. Yeah. But a lot more that I know get kind of heated. And I don't want to fight about it.
Yeah, there's no.
You're not going to change my mind.
Right. Yeah, and you're not going to change theirs most of the time.
I'm not going to change yours, but I just want to hear your side.
Every now and then, I think some people change their opinions on things, or based off of what they hear. I've changed my stances on some things over the years.
Few that come to name are Musk and Gabbard. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't think Kennedy's changed his name.
He hasn't changed his stance much. He's about the same person he was. He just doesn't like the censorship and the corruptness in the Democratic Party, and so that's why he's not going to ever become a Republican.
He's a Kennedy. He's not okay. Yeah.
Now the Democratic Party isn't what it was in 1960.
No.
It's a shell of that.
JFK would never have won the nomination at this point.
No, he'd be considered probably a far right.
And we stayed away from politics for a while now, so I don't want to get back.
Yeah, let's not circle back into that. We're talking about food reviews here.
I have seen the same thing happening again. That they just refuse to understand why they lost, even though all these people went red that are usually blue and probably will go back blue.
I hope they don't figure out why they lost.
No, I guess not. They're just it's crazy. So we'll have to do a segment at some point, but let's not do it anytime soon.
Yeah. Let's. I think I can take a break from politics for a little while and just talk about other things that are in interest to us.
$centsgs@gmail.com.
Yep.
Or just go on one of our social media posts. Same thing. $centsgs on Facebook, X, Instagram, and on YouTube. Which I guess you get comments on YouTube, right?
You can do comments on YouTube. We get likes, yes, at the Dollars and Cents podcast. And like I said, a lot of these segments will be uploaded there. Our reviews will be if you like video format and not just obviously if you're listening to Spotify or something in the car, that's ideal. But if you're at home and you want to watch the videos, some people like visuals better than. And then obviously for the reviews, you're going to be seeing what the restaurant looks like, the food that we're actually eating. So for the reviews, the video is probably the best. So go to the Dollars and Cents podcast on YouTube, subscribe, listen to a couple videos, leave a couple comments, let us know what you think.
And our podcast is on Spotify and Apple, and we get most of our people right now listening to us on Apple. In fact, I just saw this: 54% people listen to us on Apple, and then 34% are listening on web browser.
Oh, they just Google it. Yeah.
Spotify is only 4.2%.
Yeah. Honestly, I was only listening to Spotify for Joe Rogan's podcast, and now you can just listen to it on Apple again. I don't know if his deal's up with Spotify or what. I can listen to it right on Apple. I don't need to go to Spotify. They had an exclusive agreement with him for a while, but I guess that's up.
Huh. I wonder if we need to move our podcast over, hosting podcasts. Keep an eye on Spotify in case they start.
I don't know. I mean, I don't need the app. I don't even need the Spotify app now that he's over. I got all of my podcasts I can listen to on Apple. I think Apple's probably going to be the best place to listen to all of them, to be honest with you. I'm sure Spotify doesn't like to hear that from us.
Upload on Apple. I got to do some research on that one.
Yeah, it's probably not too hard. Apple makes everything pretty simple, especially if you got.
That's why I got all Apple.
Right. Yeah.
It makes it life simpler.
Yeah. I like Windows for certain things, especially like in my real estate business. But like for any type of editing and any type of artistic anything or creativity or anything you're going to do where it involves hooking other things up to it and syncing, Apple is just in a class of its own. They nickel and dime you for every little thing extra.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Like, we'll charge you $3 a month for some extra storage. Yeah.
Google does the same thing.
We changed our adapters. You got to buy a new charger.
On our Google Drive, we maxed out our stuff so much we're already paying $2.50 a month for dollars and cents. I mean, it's only $2.50.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's just. But anyway, so all right, so I guess that's what we wanted everybody to know. We're going to start doing reviews. Obviously, it's the point of it is to generate organic traffic, but I think it has a lot of benefit for other reasons too. Because if there's good, I always want to support local businesses, and if there's ones that are doing a really good job, and I can help spotlight those businesses, even if it's even if only 5 people see it and they get one person go eat there after because of it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's going to conclude this episode. I say episode. What do we call these segments?
Episode podcast. Your podcast. So it's like that concludes.
Well,
I
guess
podcast.
Whatever you want. Yeah, this concludes our podcast.
Our podcast
from the Wave Beach Realty Studios.
There you go.
Logging off,
and that'll be up somewhere else too, I'm sure.
Yep, absolutely. When life gets unpredictable, turn to a partner you can trust. At Bobby Clary State Farm, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we're dedicated to providing personalized coverage that fits your needs. With our friendly and knowledgeable team, navigating your insurance options have never been easier. Visit bobbyclary.com or call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right. Thanks for listening to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to send us your topics and give us feedback at dollarscentsgs@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram and X at dollarscentsgs. You can follow us on Facebook at Dollars and Cents. Listen to us on the podcast format at Dollars and Cents Podcast, and you can also find us on YouTube at the Dollars and Cents Podcast. Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872.
The holidays are almost here, so it's time to get your financial picture wrapped up so you can have a great Christmas and a happy new year. Reach out to me at coachwestc@gmail.com to get some financial coaching.